Hey folks, TNT Neon here. This is just a overall what I put on my Rush 750. So let's go through a Lee's Rush 750. First, you see here this big incredible Hulk is massive ESC 160 capsule creation. This is the version 2 with a red dot on it, so it has the protective foam in it. KDE 495 kV motor, 8 pole, 700 XF, running a 20 amp BEC Pro Beck Castle Creations. Also running 11.1 2600 milliamp flight pack. Alright, I'm gonna go through this right here. The reason I ran it with a BEC, I run all my helicopters that I use with the BEC. Reason being, say I can have this thing sitting at 6.5 volts. I'm flying this pack, it's 11 volts. So I'm getting 6.5 volts to all my electronics. Each flight, I'm constantly getting 6.5 volts. Unless where you're not using a BEC, when you're not using a BEC, you depending on your 7.4 flight pack, which charge 8 volts, 8.4 volts. So each flight you's drawing from that pack, meaning you might fly your first flight and you got high voltage servos and they using 8.4 volts. So when you bring it down, now you're at 8 volts. Your next flight, now you're at 7 volts, 7.8 volts. Your third flight, you're at 7.4 volts. Your fourth flight, you're at 7.2 volts. What I'm saying is you're not getting your same amount of flight voltage using toward these servos. So if you're running a Beck, a BEC, the Beck Pro by Castle, or any BEC, you constantly getting what voltage you want to get to your servos. So like I said, if I'm running I'm running 6.5 volts on this right now, meaning each flight I'm getting 6.5 volts each flight. Where with the flight pack, you're not getting 8.4 volts all the time because you pulling charge out of that battery pack. So you're not constantly, you're getting different voltages every time you fly. So that's what the Beck is for. You can program this Beck from 5.5 all the way up to 12 volts, and you're constantly getting that voltage all the time, not different volts, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3. All right, and this pack right here, I can run 12 volts through this Beck, and it's doing fine. And I can fly this pack for a week, close to a week, before having to recharging this pack. All right. Other things I'm running is 760 D760 Metal Gear InnoLab servos. So I'm running those. All right. Then for the tail servo, I'm running the BL9188 from Outrage brushless tail servo. Running the AR7200 Beast X. You see here, I have hot glue on them that keeps the pins from backing out. So that's a good idea for you people to use if you haven't done that. All right, running 3600 flight packs on it right now, which is doing pretty good. Getting like 4.5, 5 minutes out of it, so it's doing pretty good. All right, you look right up in here, had the Castle Creation battery backup. So just in case something happens between the flight pack or the BEC, this right here would kick in, so I can bring my bird down safely. So it'll start powering up the servos and stuff, so I can bring my bird down quickly. It's a 500 milliamp pack. It even keep the motor going. So it'll keep the ESC going so I can bring it down safely if something happens. So that's 500 milliamps, and it's made by Scorpion, and it's called a backup. That's only $24. So you can, or you can use it if you're using just a flight pack only. This just for backup, to bring, to help bring your stuff in case something happens. So it's a backup. It's only 24 bucks. Real simple to use. All you have to do is plug it into your flight controller. Plug it right into your flight controller. So everything works out good. All right, running KBDD main blades on it. KBD main blades on it, and also running KBD tail blades on it. These are the tail blades that are, bear with me for a moment, folks. These tail blades are, hold on, the 112 tail blades with the weights in the center of it. Help the tail, keep up the tail and everything. So these work pretty good. Didn't have no issues out of them, so they work pretty good. Really like those also. All right, put that back. So I just want to show what I had going on. My Rush 750. As I always say, God is good all the time. TNT out.